Good evening, everybody. I want to welcome everybody to the newest session of the BCA Singles League. This is our fall session. This is going to be our gold division, which is handicapped. Um, this is a division to qualify for Vegas, and there will also be some cash prizes involved. Um, these we're going to separate these into two divisions. We're going to have a silver division and a gold division. Due to the overwhelming response, we're able to break these down into two separate divisions. Again, there's a silver division and a gold division. The way it's broken down is the upper half of 50% players will be in the gold division, and the lower 50% of the players by Fargo rating will be in the silver division. These are two separate divisions. They'll be run the same way. How it basically is going to work is this: once the schedule gets up, whoever the home player is will pick the location. Locations can be pool room, bar, even a table at your home if both players agree. So the home player will pick the location, and the away player will select the format. You can either play 8 ball, 9 ball, or 10 ball. The races will be determined in your Fargo Rate app. There'll be separate videos explaining the Fargo Rate app and the BCAPL Scorer app, but the race will be determined in the Fargo Rate app, we're using a R6 medium to determine the races. By splitting the divisions in half, most of these races will be even, but if it's handicapped, it will be very slight, maybe a game. Can't see any more than that, maybe two at the most, but that'll be very, very rare. A lot of these races will be even. So you're simply going to determine the race using the R6 medium charts, and I'll show you how to do that in the other video. And then you're going to keep score on the BCAPL Score app. All the rules are BCA rules. Again, it's 8 ball, 9 ball, or 10 ball. You're simply going to play your match, and then you're just going to submit it, and that's all you have to do. Payments. Payments will be in quarterly installments of $40. It's actually $10 a week to play, but managing $10 payments every week is too tedious. So we are going to be collecting $40 weekly payments. They can be paid using several of our electronic apps: Cash App, Venmo, Zelle. So those are how we make our payments. Someone needs to make a cash payment, we can make arrangements, but the way we like to see it is through these electronic payment sources. Again, before you start, you need to pay your $40 for your first 4 weeks, and then you'll need to send another $40 payment for your second 4 weeks, and etc. It's a 16-week session, maybe a 17-week session depending on what division you're in, but it's generally a 16-week session. So you're going to send 4 quarterly payments of $40. We have made a couple slight adjustments. The first one being, instead of qualifying the top 25%, we are going to qualify the top 33% of your division. Okay, so if we have a 16-player division, I believe that means 5 people are going to get qualified. 14-player division will get 4 qualified. There's 3 sessions starting with the fall. We'll have the fall, the spring, the summer, and then we'll have our national qualifier to send players to Vegas in August of next year. The tournament is yet to be determined, but it'll be at one of the pool rooms that have diamond tables, so you'll be playing on the very best. Again, top 33% will advance. So if we have a 16-team division, we'll have 5 from the fall, 5 from the spring, and 5 from the summer. And then we'll probably throw in a wild card or 2. And those players will compete for a chance to go to Vegas the following February and play in the BCA World Championships in their selected tier. So we're probably going to try to send two for each division, maybe three. We'll have to see how it goes. Um, but yeah, and there'll be some cash prizes too. But at least two per division. So basically, the two top finishers of the tournament, or three, however it's determined to be, will be the ones to we'll send to Vegas. Everything paid: airfare, hotel, tournament entry. And we are talking about two different divisions because we have broken these down, as I said before. So the players, you'll have a chance to play each other and not have to worry about playing these big dogs to go to Vegas. So it's going to be the easiest, quickest way to go to Vegas. Um, Singles takes so little of your time up. All you have to do is be a little respectful and show a little coordination, um, scheduling, working out for each other. So what's going to happen is you'll see your match on the Fargo Rate app, and more importantly on the Score app. Once you see your match available, you can play it any time. It'll have a deadline on there, which is usually about a week from when you see it. So basically, you have a week to play your match, and we ask that you get these matches done within that time frame. However, we are not trying to have any forfeits at all, if possible. So, if somehow your schedules don't work out, you just can't get together, it's not a problem. It's not going to be a forfeit. We'll simply push your match back. We'll allow you to push your match back, um, so you don't have a forfeit. And we will allow you to do this 4 times per session. So we're not going to have anybody abuse the system by pushing all the matches back every week. But we'll allow you to do this 4 times. And we will keep track. So 4 times, we'll allow you to push it back. And if you have a match that gets pushed back, you have to have it played by the due date of the last week of the session. Otherwise, it will be deemed a double forfeit. We're not going to determine who's at fault there. If it's sitting there at the end of the session, it's a double forfeit. So do your best there. The only way you're going to have a forfeit beyond that is if you schedule a match and you agree on a place and a time and you don't give your opponent at least 2 hours notice, we're going to call that a forfeit. Now, if you're nice enough to give your opponent 2 hours notice, it will not be a forfeit. We'll just allow you to push that one back. So be courteous to your fellow players. Be kind. Okay, that's all. This is pretty simple. It's nothing hard at all about it. Only other thing is new players need to pay their $25 sanction fee before they begin. BCA has a $25 membership fee that's due every January. Unfortunately, as we're coming in late here, you still have to pay the $25 now, and you again will have to pay it in a few months, 5-6 months, whatever it is, in January again. But then you'll be good for the whole year. So $25 membership fee if you're not paid already. $40 payments, need to get those in. Okay? That's pretty much all I have for you right now. You'll be getting this video sent to you, and also I will be making a video on step-by-step on how to use your Fargo Rate app and how to get and use your BCAPL Score app. It's really simple. Again, we need to have these payments in on time. No more late payments. No more chasing anybody around. It's $40 before you can play your first match. If you play your first match, you haven't paid your $40, it's not going to count. So it's that simple. Pay your $40. Get your $40 payments in. You're good for a month, and you don't have to worry about it. You can just go out there and shoot pool. Did I miss anything? Oh, where can you play? I'm sorry. Yeah, this is basically a Baltimore County division, pretty much in our general area, which means Dundalk, Edgemere, Essex, up the 95 corridor a little bit. White Marsh, Big Falls is an okay location. Just that's pretty much our cutoff right there. But nothing north of Big Falls, and anywhere you guys can go to Top Hat. Look here, I know players play at the green room quite often, but I'm going to give you my stance on the green room. So, per Terry Justice, the green room is an APA house. He's made that more to clear to me and to the ownership of the green room. That is the APA house. So if you're going to go play at the green room, I ask that you do it low key. Okay, I'm not suggesting that you go at the green room by any point at all. But if you're going to insist on doing that, just go low key. That's all I ask. Had players ask before, can they go play a bank shot or center pocket or something because they want to play on diamond tables? Well, we have places around here who have diamond tables, Schultz's, Donna's. But if you guys agree to go somewhere, I don't have no problem with it, as long as you're keeping score properly. So I really don't have any arguments with anywhere you guys want to go, as long as you agree. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. I want to get these other videos out to you in a few minutes. All right, I'm going to work on them. Thank you.